Hello everyone, welcome to the third pedal, and today we're going to be wrapping the 2007 Volvo S40 with this metallic looking vinyl wrap. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be wrapping the door handles here and the center console, this whole part. We'll take the knobs off and all this out. We're taking everything out. So first thing you need to do is there are 4 screws that hold this whole assembly in. 2 of them are under this piece of plastic here, which you can just pull up. If you want to take it all the way out, you just unclip it like that and lay that aside. Don't lose anything, obviously. Here's 2 of them, and they're both a T20. So you're going to undo both of those. The other ones are behind the screen here. So you're going to take your interior dash removal piece and you're going to find the clips, which are somewhere in here. There's one there and one on this side. And you don't want to break this plastic piece because that is very possible. It is a very brittle piece. But basically it just comes off like that. And now to get the screen out, you're going to take this part and you're just going to basically wiggle it, try and wiggle it free. It will eventually wiggle its way out after a while. There's coming on that side. And you can see you can just use the clip points here as a thing to get this tool in, because that's where you're going to basically be prying the screen out of. And sometimes it's stubborn and sometimes it's not. It's going to be stubborn this time. So that all comes out like that. You got 2 connectors that you will undo. You just push the tabs in and they just come right out. So that's the screen. And now you got the other 2 screws here and here. So you're going to take your T20 again. You're going to undo these. And make sure you put your screws in a safe place because you do not want to obviously lose them. So I'm going to just throw them in the cup over here. And try not to drop them in the dash either. I'm going to get these down here. So now that you got all that done, you do need to put it in neutral, or else you won't be able to wiggle it around the shift knob. And then there's one more connector right here, and you're just going to pull that out too. So that's how you remove the Waterfall assembly. Put the car back in park. So there it is. So now we're going to remove the door handles, and first, they don't require any types of screwdrivers or anything. You just need to have a piece to remove it. So first you push away the inner part like that. And now you're going to take this, you're going to pry the front first. You're going to get that to come up. It can be a bit hard. The driver's side wasn't very easy, but so both of that, and then it should lift out, but these are giving us problems, and if it does do that to you, just get this in here and then pry it from the center and it'll come out. And then you just do the same and unclip it where the clip is. Right there it is. And that is your door handles. So now you're going to take a T15 and you're going to do 4 here and 4 over here. So that slides down, and it comes out like that. So that's your back plate, and you're almost to getting the controls out, which is another 4 screws, same size. So you're just gonna do one here. And the last screw you're gonna do is right here. Alright, so after that, this basically will just come out. That is your knobs and your buttons. And now you are ready to get on to the cleaning phase, then you will wrap it. So you're going to do the exact same thing as we did with this. We're going to be taking this part off. Now you are going to have to switch to a T10 screw. So there's 4 of them on each side. For the rear door handles, there's just 2 screws like that. And for the front ones, there's 4. So basically, it's exactly the same for all of them. I'm just going to undo each one. I like to put the screws back in the holes here, just so I don't lose them. And now the door handles are now also ready for wrap. So now what we're going to do is make sure we have enough to cover the whole thing. And then we're going to cut, you want there to be access, so we're going to leave about this much access. I'm just going to cut it.
Cut the end. Cut the end.
Oh, the end's not cut. There we go. So now the pieces are finished. They are not perfect, but they do look pretty good. And keep in mind, this is $13 for wrap and $200 to get all of this at the lowest price. These in metal will range between $50 to $200 depending on condition you get them in, and these $25 to $75 depending on condition again. But I think for $13 we did pretty good, and this is our first time wrapping anything.
And about 3 hours,
yeah,
at least.
I mean, it was a learning experience, really. But yeah, for the first time wrapping something, I feel we did pretty good. So now, let's get the pieces installed. It's going to be exactly the opposite of the way we took them out. So, we just got everything put back together, and here it is. Alright, so that's a wrap for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am definitely pleased for the $13 alternative. Even though it is not perfect, it still looks really good. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.